Small businesses face steep odds in Summit, but local experts can help you succeed. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. First, a 67-year-old hiker died on Quandary Peak yesterday after suffering an apparent heart attack. The Summit Search and Rescue Group reports the man from Colorado was hiking with friends when he collapsed on the trail. First responders performed advanced life-saving and carried the man to the trailhead, where he was pronounced dead. You might have noticed new fencing this week around the defunct outlets at Silverthorne stores and the Chipotle complex, and big things are on the way. Sources say the existing buildings will be demolished and replaced with a new development, but town officials say they have not received a proposal yet. Outlets officials say they will announce plans in coming weeks, led by a California realty group. Stay tuned to Krystal 93 for the latest. The Dillon Open celebrates 47 years at Lake Dillon this weekend with 2 days of regatta sailing and 2 nights of sailor parties. Competitor Frank Kiesling.
There's just a lot of fun. We'll have a band and some cocktails for folks, and it's just a real entertaining time for the 47th anniversary of the Dillon Open.
Kiesling is a former Commodore at Dillon Yacht Club, which celebrates its 50th anniversary this summer. He expects up to 85 sailboats at the Open, and each one is at the mercy of unpredictable mountain winds.
Really good crew work, good communication, and then staying out of the way of the other boats and just sailing a nice, clean race. It should put you on top of the leaderboard.
The Open is the club's largest event of the year and is open to spectators. $15 buys a 1-hour ride on a spectator boat, and all proceeds go to the junior sailing program. Or watch from shore and watch the winds literally change the course.
You can really see those wind patterns blowing across the lake and see how these dark patches actually affect the way the boat performs and how the crew compensates for that puff that comes across the lake.
Regatta racing begins tomorrow with Ensign and Starfleet. The Open begins Saturday with keel boats. The annual Kids Adventure Games returns to Vail Mountain next weekend, bringing more than 300 youth adventure racers to town for biking, rafting, rappelling, and hiking. They do it all with a partner and no parents.
We encourage parents to be spectators but not participants. It's called the Kids Adventure Games for a reason.
Registration for the adventure race is full, but the games begin with adventure racing clinics on August 8 and 9, taught by Eagle and Summit County athletes. Those are for kids between 6 and 14 years old. There is also a family-friendly mud run through Vail on August 11th, open to kids and parents. Sign up for clinics and the mud run through kidsadventuregames.com. Small business is growing business in Summit County. Local expert Jack Taylor says small businesses have always thrived in mountain towns, led by tourism, but the market is changing with more telecommuters than ever before and new year-round opportunities.
For resorts as well as for small businesses, it was about how do we get people in the door, how do we make sure that we're taking care of our customers.
Taylor says 80% of startups in the U.S. go belly up after 5 years. The odds are steep, but success begins with planning.
Plans change, and they're fluid tools to be used. However, if you don't really think about what it is you're trying to do moving forward, what is your goal, then your business is already behind the 8 ball.
Boom times can lull business owners into a false sense of security, but right now is the best time to reassess your business plan. Same thing goes for nonprofits.
That's what successful organizations are doing. They're not necessarily resting on their laurels, but they're also not panicking when things get rough because they've already thought about, okay, this is what we really need to do.
For our complete interview with small business coach Jack Taylor, see the Krystal 93 YouTube page. That's Krystal with a K. In sports, the Rockies play a third game against the Cardinals in St. Louis tonight. First pitch is 6:15 p.m. And in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports, Race 5 in the Summit Mountain Challenge Series is today in just a few hours at the Soda Creek Scramble in Keystone. Online registration is closed, but you can sign up on site. First pro adult heats leave the Keystone Stables on Keystone Ranch Road at 5:45. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.